Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak. Dear students of class 8, welcome to our today's English second paper class brought to you by Kishore Batayan. Dear students, in my last class, I have discussed with you about punctuation and capitalization. Today, I again discuss with you about punctuation and capitalization part 2. At first, I have to check, can you see the screen or not, or is the screen clear or not? I have to check it, dear students. Okay, you have now. We'll discuss our today's lesson. Discuss our today's lesson, punctuation and capitalization. This topic is presented by Akhtar Jahan Shumi, Assistant Teacher, Ideal School and College, Motijhil, Dhaka. Dear students, so let's start our topic. Those who can't join with us, dear students, will join with me, you will share to your friends, thus they can join with us. Okay? Now, I have discussed the other punctuations in my last class. Today I will start from here. Bracket. Bracket, that means parentheses. There are three brackets. First bracket, second bracket and third bracket. It is also called round bracket, curly bracket and square bracket. When we use bracket, look at here, to explain anything. That means there is an example, Qazi Nazrul Islam. Qazi Nazrul Islam, we also know that Qazi Nazrul Islam is also a rebel poet. So here Qazi Nazrul Islam, rebel poet. This is another identification of Qazi Nazrul Islam. Our national poet is our national poet. Qazi Nazrul Islam is our national poet, and we also know him as a rebel poet. So this is the another identification. So we have to use here bracket. The next one, to express cross reference. That means cross reference. That means Shakespeare's. Look at here, Shakespeare's works are marked with morality. Marked with morality. See chapter 8. This marks the Shakespeare's works are marked with morality. You will find the example of morality in chapter 8. So we have to use here bracket. The next one, to add extra information in a sentence. That means we also use bracket to add extra information. That means Mount Everest, its height is 29,141 feet. Mount Everest is the highest mountain and its height is 29,141 feet. This is the extra information of Mount Everest, mountain peak in the Himalayas. We also add its height. So this is the extra information of this is Mount Everest, the highest mountain, and its height is also added here to show the another information. So we have to use here bracket. Next slide. Now we discuss about dash. Dash, when we use dash in our writing, we always use dash. When we use it, used in both side space or range of numbers, dates or time. Look at here. From 2016 to 2020. If we don't use to, we write here, we use here dash. From 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. When we don't use from or to preposition, then we use dash. 12 p.m. dash 4 p.m. This indicates from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Without using this preposition, we can use here dash. And also look at here, used in abrupt break of a sentence. We also use dash to the sudden break or the abrupt break of a sentence. That means, look at here, are you the guilty person? Are you the guilty person? No. I. No. I. And also here use dash. I don't know what do you mean. I don't know what do you mean. This type of sentence, when we write this type of sentence, we have to use dash. We have to use dash. Look at the another example. To resume a list of subjects. To resume a list of subjects. That means he sold many things. Many things. Dash, furniture, house, properties. When we write this type of including elements, we can use dash. Just like, I want to buy fruits. Dash, mango, apple, oranges, etc. So, dear student, I hope it is clear to you. Now we go to the next slide. Okay, dear students, hyphen. Hyphen, that means small dash. Hyphen means small dash, short dash. In our writing, you always, maximum time you have to use this hyphen. Look at here, when we use it, we used in compound words. That means sister-in-law, father-in-law, step-brother, just like this type of word. Look at here, also Pan Pacific, we use hyphen. Mother-in-law. This is the compound word. One meaning. Compound word, but meaning is one. This type of word we use hyphen. To connect the parts of a word divided at the end of a line. When we write a sentence, then if we can't complete the word in this sentence, then we use hyphen and write the another part of the word in the next line. That means, just like beautiful. If you write beauty, look at here, the boy is very good. Look at here, the boy is very good. He is also polite. Sorry, there is a problem. The boy is very good. He is also polite, industrious. Industrious, not this one. If this word will be here, in is here and industrious is here, then we use I. Okay, there is a mistake. Is very good. He is also polite, industrious. I explain it in Bangla. যদি ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল শব্দটা এখানে থাকতো, শুধু ইন শব্দটা এখানে লিখতে পারতাম, then we use hyphen আর ডাস্ট্রিয়াল শব্দটা এখানে হবে। দ্যাট মিন্স একটা শব্দ যদি পুরোটা একটা লাইনে কমপ্লিট করতে না পারি, তখন আমরা ওটার যে অংশটুকু লিখতে পারি তখন হাইফেন ইউজ করার পরে বাকি অংশটা আমরা নিচের লাইনে লিখি। আমরা সব প্রায়ই এটা করে থাকি। যেমন একটা লাইন যখন আমরা কমপ্লিট করতে যাই, তখন হয়তো দেখা গেল এক্সামিনেশন ওয়ার্ডটা একটু বড়, ওটা ওই জায়গাটায় হয়তো কমপ্লিট হবে না, তখন আমরা ধরো এক্সা লেখার পরে একটা ছোট্ট হাইফেন দিয়ে মিনেশনটা নিচের লাইনে লিখি। আমরা মাঝে মাঝে এটা করে থাকি। ওকে ডিয়ার স্টুডেন্টস, এখানে ওটা মিস্টেকটা ছিল, ওটা দেখাতে পারিনি, বাট আই এক্সপ্লেইন ইট ইন বাংলা। I hope it is clear to you. Okay, dear students. Now we go to the next slide. Apostrophe. When we use apostrophe in possessive case. Possessive case, that means, what do you mean possessive? Possessive, Afrin's dress. That means Afrin is the owner of this dress. Afrin is the owner of this dress. Then we have to use apostrophe. Afrin's dress. Children's park. The park is belong to the children. This dress is belong to Afrin. So we use apostrophe. Afriner jama. Father's name. Sometimes our students make mistakes. The right father name, not father. Father's name, mother's name. Okay, dear students. Babar nam, my nam. So you have to use father apostrophe s, father's name. Okay. For contraction, that means you will. When we write it in short form, we write you will. You apostrophe double L, you will. Okay. Can't, cannot, can't, cannot, can't, cannot here. Short form, when we use short form, then we write it can't. She has or she is. We use she apostrophe is. She has or she is. After plural form, look at here. This is singular form. Afrin's dress. If children's park, singular, children's park. If we use in plural form children's, then we use apostrophe after s. After s. Children's park. Girls school. GIRLS apostrophe. Look at here. Girls. After plural form, after s, we use apostrophe. Girls. Girls school. Is it clear? Okay, dear students. Now we go to the next slide. Dots, ellipses. What does dots mean? Dots, ellipses, dots. When we use dot, say A, B, C, D, dot, 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 up to Z. Right? A, B, C, D, dot, 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 up to Z. We here, look at here, we don't write all the letters. When we use dot, 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 it is clear to us, we have to write all the words. Now look at another example. Ria has pencil, marker, sign pen, dot, dot, dot for her use. Here this dot indicates many other things. So we also write in a poem or to show this is the poem, we will use dot, dot, dot without to write the whole lines, all the lines. Without writing all the lines, we use dot, dot, dot to show the whole poems. The words are lovely, chalk and deep. Dot, dot, dot. There are two other lines here and the fourth line, and miles to go before I sleep. So we know now we can know by this example when we use dots or ellipses. Now we go to the next slide. Here slash or oblique. We always use slash or oblique. That means to use alternate word phrase. We sometimes use alternate word or phrase, then we use oblique. Look at here. He will give you a pen or a pencil. Without using the preposition or, we can use here oblique. Isn't it? You can write here or. If you can't write here or, you have to use here oblique. Used in email address. My dear students, all of you write email address. We also use oblique in the to write an email address. We can use without oblique. We can also use email address. Okay. Now go to the next slide. Asterisk. That means star. Mark of star. Used to draw attention. To give importance, we use star mark. To give importance, we use these stars. Punctuation is very important in writing. This is the important line. We want to mark it, so you will use star mark. Stars. Next one, used to denote that some words or phrases have been intentionally left out. That means if we want to intentionally left out some words, then we use star mark. The woman at last confessed the crime. The woman. Here we want to describe some other opinion, to the woman. So we use here star marks. The woman is, of course, maybe though he confessed the crime, so the woman is a notorious bad woman, but we don't write it here. We use star mark to give importance to the woman. Okay, now we go to the next slide. That means capitalization. In my last class, I discussed some rules of capitalization. Today, I will also show you some other uses of capitalization. That means if we write the intersection, the first word must be in capital letter. In intersection, show our sudden feelings, the first word must be written in capital letter. To write salutation at the beginning of letter, email, application. That means dear sir, dear sir. My dear Mahir, name. Mahir, M, capital letter. The first word is capital letter. Here also you see the first letter is in capital letter, and sir, the respected person, also used in capital letter. I when indicate pronoun. I when indicates pronoun must be used in capital letter. That means I am a girl. This is I. If I is in the first word, in the front of a sentence or the middle of a sentence, I indicates pronoun. I is always in capital letter. এটা মনে রাখতে হবে। অনেক সময় দেখে আমরা স্মল লেটারে তোমরা লিখে ফেলো, but you have to remember when I is used as a pronoun, it must be written in capital letter. Now go to the next slide. The first letter of the day, week, month, festivals, historical events, etc. is written in capital letter. That means Monday, M, capital letter, May, capital letter, the Idul Adha, name of a festival, written in capital letter, the First World War, historical event. Of course, it will be written in capital letter. To write the title of newspaper, rivers, mountain, oceans, names of buildings, etc. Look at here, there are some examples. Sorry, dear students. The Taj, the Padda, the Pratham Alo, Mount Everest. All the names are written in using capital letter. These words are written in capital letter. So now we go to the next slide. Dear student, now there is an example for you, an exercise. I hope you will write one sentence using punctuation and capitalization. I will check, hurry up, who can write first, dear students? Look at the screen. Who can write the answer first? I am waiting for you. Alexander, the Great was the king of Macedonia. He was the son of Philip, a mighty king of Sparta. Mighty king of Sparta. He invaded India about 327 years before the birth of Christ. On the way, he defeated Porus and marched towards the Punjab. তোমরা জানো তোমাদের কি ধরনের কোশ্চেন হবে প্যাসেজ আকারে you have to use punctuation mark. So dear student, let's start. Who can write first? Nure Tasneem, can you please describe asterisk again? Okay dear, asterisk that means star mark. Mark of star. When we give importance to anything, then we use star mark. Okay dear? Nahar Habib, I can't understand the matter of asterisk. Star mark. Dear student, this is star mark. You can use 2 star, 1 star or 3 star. Okay dear? A.M. Ghalib, Alexander the Great was the king of Macedonia. Very good. Thank you dear. Thank you dear. The next one, Alexander. He is another Alexander. Who was Alexander? Alexander the Great was the great. Alexander, we can use here another identity. The Great. Great was the king of Macedonia. Polishaha, Alexander the Great was the king of Macedonia. Okay dear. Nahar Habib, thank you. Skylight Shambhavato, your name is Ovi. Alexander, you have to use comma. The Great was the king of Macedonia. He was the son of Philip. Okay dear, after Alexander, you have to use comma. Okay, who can write first, my dear students? Nure Tasneem. Dear student, I am waiting for your answer. After completing the passage, I will show you the answer. Okay dear, who can write first? He was the son of Philip. Okay, a mighty king of Sparta. Very good. A.M. Ghalib. A mighty king of Sparta. Very good. Alexander the Great was the king of Macedonia. Sultan Ahmed. Okay. Okay, then number 3rd line. The son of Philip, a mighty king of Sparta. King of Sparta. Very good. Mansur Ahmed, ma'am, I couldn't understand why we write girls. Why apostrophe is after S. Okay, dear students, if we use G-I-R-L apostrophe S, that means singular noun. Only one girl. Girls school, only one girl. But girls school, that means সবার স্কুলটা তো একজনের না, অনেকের, plural form. After plural form, we use apostrophe. Not, we don't use another S. Girls, G-I-R-L-S apostrophe. Clear? Mansur Ahmed, clear dear? Shamima Sharif, Alexander the Great was the king of Macedonia. Okay, a mighty king of Sparta. A mighty king, Philip. After Philip, we use comma. A mighty king of Sparta, full stop. Okay, then next line, Johiruddin. Dear student, please write the answer. He was the son of a mighty king of Sparta. Very good. Then Skylight, very good. Then write the 3rd line. He invaded India about 327 years. Write the in India about 327 years before the birth of Christ. Very good, Nahar Habib. Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you, dear. India was also before the birth of Christ. Okay, Raima. Polisha, he was the son of Philip. Then write the next line, birth of Christ. On the then birth of Christ, here we use full stop and we again start another line. That means, dear student, I am waiting, right first. On the way. Very good, Nahar Habib. He defeated Porus. Dear students, Porus is the name, so P will be capital, and marched was the Punjab. Marched was the India was before the birth of Philip, a mighty king. He was the son of Philip. A mighty king of Sparta. Okay, dear students, I want to give you the answer. Give you the answer. Before the birth of Christ, only he defeated Porus and Mars. Porus, P will be Samia Islam. P will be in capital. Porus, P capital. And the last one towards the Punjab. Very good, Raima. Very good. So, I have got the answer. So, dear students, who can't write the answer, you will now check the answer. Mohammad Jawad Chaudhary, thank you my dear student. Shamita Sharif. Okay, dear students. Okay, now you will check the answer. Alexander. Alexander, we can name him another name, the Great. Alexander the Great, comma, Alexander, comma, the Great, comma, was the king of Macedonia. Name, M Borohatir, capital letter, Alexander, capital letter, full stop. And another line, he, H, capital letter, he was the son of Philip. Philip is the name, so the first word will be in capital letter. A mighty king of Sparta, this is the name of a place. So the first letter will be in capital and then full stop. He invaded India. India, the place, I will be in capital about 327 years before the birth of Christ. C will be in capital. Okay dear, full stop. On the way, here we need to pause. Biroti dorkar, so use comma. On the way, he defeated Porus. Also a name, it will be in capital letter. First letter will be in capital and marched towards the Punjab. This is the name of the place. So the first letter will be in capital. So now dear students, now we go to the another exercise. Okay dear, look at her who can write first. Now we go to the next exercise. My son, a great treasure lies hidden in the land. There, said the old man. Here will be a pause. My son, a great treasure lies hidden in the land there, said the old man. This is the conversation of an old man with his sons. So you have to quote it. You have to quote the conversation. Being curious, the sons said, how shall we find it? Who said it? The sons. The first line is the conversation of the old man. These lines told by the old man, and this one, being curious, the sons said, how shall we find it? Who said it? The sons. You must dig the land for it, said the old man. This line is said by the old man. So you have to quote the lines. Who can write first, dear students? Okay. Pallavi Rai. Okay, my dear students. Who can write the next answer of the next exercise first? I am waiting for you. Thank you, my dear students. A.M. Galif. My son. Okay, dear. A great treasure lies hidden in the land there. Very good, said the old man. Very good, Polisha. Very good. My dear student, from where you will join with me? If possible, you can comment me from where you will join with me. Okay, dear students, or which school? My son, a great treasure lies, Shumita Sharif. Okay, in the land. Very good. Thank you, my dear students. The first line is correct. Okay, so now you will write the second line. M. Kamrun Nahar. My son, a great treasure lies hidden in the land. Very good. Obhi, very good. Pallavi Rai, okay, very good. But there is a mistake here, Pallavi Roy. After there, you have to use full stop because this is the completing sentence. Complete the line. Then you have to use here full stop. I am from Chittagong. Okay, my dear student, Shomita Sharif. My son Nahar Habib, hidden in the land. There, after there, you have to use full stop. Being curious, the son said. Okay, how shall we find it? Okay, my dear students, thank you. My son, a great result, I say. Taslima Munni, Sultan Ahmed. Sultan Ahmed, after there, you have to use full stop. I am from Balaganj. Okay, thank you. From Bogura, Nahar Habib, thank you. I am Kamrun Nahar. Being curious, the son said, after being curious, you have to use comma. The son said, how shall we find it? Okay, my dear students. Now, you have to check the answer. Many of my dear students answered it and said the you must. My son agreed to realize the lies there. Hidden in the land. A great treasure lies hidden in the Nusaiba Jahan. স্ক্রিন দেখতে পাচ্ছি না। MM গালিব, এখন দেখতে পাচ্ছ স্ক্রিন? পলি সাহাব, বিং কিউরিয়াস, দাসান, মনসুর আহমেদ। ওকে মাই ডিয়ার স্টুডেন্টস, there after there you have to use full stop. Being curious, comma. Monsur Ahmed, being curious, you have to use comma. The son said, how shall we find it? Very good, you must dig the land for it. Full stop, said the old man. Okay, Ideal School, thank you, my dear students. Now, Mohammad Rafat, Bhola, Nusaiba, Jahan, Ifti, okay, thank you, my dear student. Now, let's check our answer. Okay, dear students. Thank you, my dear student, because all of you try to answer me. Okay, dear student, thank you, all of you. Look at here. My sons. Vocative case. We learn vocative case. That means কাউকে সম্বোধন করে কিছু বলা. After vocative case, what we will use? You use comma. তাই না? My sons, comma, a great treasure lies hidden in the land there. Full stop. এটা ছিল একটা complete sentence. After a complete sentence, we use full stop. Said the old man. Who said it? The old man said it. So, we have to use inverted comma here. Again, look at here. My sons, comma, a great treasure lies hidden in the land there. Full stop. Said the old man. Being curious. And after full stop, we use capital letter. Being curious. That means being curious. ওটা কেমন হয়েছিল? Being curious. তোমরা যখন সিম্পল সেন্টেন্স পড়বে তখন এটা আরো ক্লিয়ার হবে। Being curious, comma, the son said. আমরা জানি যখন প্রথমে এটা লেখা হয় তখন আমরা এই যে the son said তখন আমরা কমাটা ইউজ করি। এটা আমরা কোথায় শিখেছি? We have learned it from narration. Okay? How shall we find it? The student, this will be like, how shall we find it? This is also a quote. And we also use here a quotation. You must dig the land for it. Here I have to also use another quotation. This is also another quotation. This line is said by the being curious, the son said. This line is said by the sons. You have to use quote here, and also this another line, you must dig the land for it. Full stop, said the old man. This is also a quotation. So, dear students, in my today's class, I hope my dear students, you can answer punctuation and capitalization easily. If beside this you have to practice it more and more. Okay dear? I have discussed all the important punctuations and the rules of capitalization with you. If you have any question, you can ask me. Tahmina Ahmed, Pallavi Roy. Okay. Dear students, if you have any question, you can ask me. This is up to today. Hope you have enjoyed the class. Inshallah, in my next class, I will again come to you with another new topics. Allah Hafiz. Stay safe and secure. My dear students, I hope all of you will practice this punctuation and capitalization more and more, and it will be very easy to you to answer this question. Okay? Allah Hafiz.